Louder, yeah, I want to welcome everybody here and thank you for coming to help celebrate Mom and Dad's, Gus and Lorraine's 70th wedding anniversary. This is a great It's a wonderful occasion. We're fortunate that we managed to gather all of our immediate family around us for the first time in a very long time, and lots of friends. You know, 70 years ago, actually 70 years were short by 2 days. These two got married, and if I hadn't been for that, a good portion of us would not be here today. We're pretty thankful that they've had this wonderful marriage and this long life. I'm going to ask my sister Carol, who most of you know still lives here in Sloan. She's got some special guests and some introductions to make. So Carol, you're on.
First of all, thank you for coming. We really appreciate it, and I know it means just the world to my mom and dad, so thank you. First of all, we would like to have Daryl Iverson, who's a member of the City Council, come forward, and he has a special presentation for mom and dad.
Gus Watson married Lorraine Hubert on the 8th of June of 1939 in Sioux City, Iowa. Gus served with honor in the United States Navy during World War II. Gus and Lorraine had 4 children raised with their family in Sloan, Iowa. Gus and Lorraine were founders and former owners of the Watson Locker of Sloan, Iowa. Gus was a volunteer for the fire department for over 40 years and remained a member of the American Legion for over 50 years and was very community oriented. Lorraine was an active member of various community and city and church organizations and still managed to raise 4 fine children. Gus and Lorraine are members of the St. Joseph Catholic Church in Sloan, Iowa. This is signed by the Mayor of Sloan.
We would like to have a very dear, lifelong friend of our family, the Duchesne family. We'd like to introduce and have come forward Monsignor Mark Duchesne.
Stand behind them so they can't throw things. Well, I'm very grateful for the opportunity and truly the honor to be here. And I know that one of the reasons I was asked to do this, above and beyond the fact that I almost lived in the Watson house when I was growing up, and so am a quasi-member of the family almost, is also because of the fact that given my white-collar job, I'm used to speaking in front of other people, so this doesn't come as a shock or a surprise to me, but as I said, a real honor and blessing. You know, Gus and Lorraine, I don't know if you realize how hard it is to find a wedding anniversary card that says 70 years. I searched I don't know how many Hallmark stores to try and find something like that. And they basically said, huh? And it's like, you know, it was like, those just don't exist. They don't happen. And if they do happen, you're better off just making up your own cards. So I had to take just a simple card and with a magic marker put 70 on it, kind of cover the lapse of Hallmark and other card companies. I do wish that Paul Harvey was still alive and doing his radio show so that I could listen in and hear him announce your names on the Tournament of Roses. That would have been a fine thing to be a part of, and certainly I would have actually turned on my radio to listen to something like that instead of what usually passes for radio talk nowadays. There's my editorial comment, by the way. I just want basically to say a few words about, I suppose, the past. I don't know exactly how it happens, and I don't know exactly when it happens, but I know that it happens, that at a certain point in a person's life, instead of looking ahead and pointing towards the future and making plans and drawing up goals, you start to look more towards the past with a certain sense of nostalgia, but also as kind of a touchstone to remind yourself of how you got to where you are and who the people and what the places were that helped create you and helped form you and mold you into the kind of person that you eventually became. I don't know when this started for me, but certainly it's been going on for a few years now. And I look back on my childhood in this town of Sloan, and I feel incredibly blessed. And always, and I don't even have to close my eyes, although sometimes I do, I can see the town as I knew it when I was growing up. I can walk down the main street, north and south, east and west, and I can still count the businesses that were there. I can think of the hardware stores. I can think of the implement dealers. I can see the Sloan State Bank and the Sloan Tap. And I can see the Rexall drugstore. And I can see my dad's little printing shop. And of course, I always see across the street from